As 2025 engineering assembly comes to an end, engineers speak against quackery.
NSC and subsidiary are also associated with CORED. My mindset on quackery destroys things that ought to be, because quackery is deviation from what is utmost, and from doing what is utmost, the public or whoever is the beneficiary of any engineering product doesn't get to benefit from what has been conceived and should be produced. And by so, you start having people cutting corners, people who are not qualified in the profession, where you have projects that are supposed to be completed don't meet standards which it has been specified for. That's why you have roads failing, building collapsing, and so many substandard things that can risk so much that we can't end here. So quackery is something that should be stamped out of engineering by getting really qualified and best professionals that meet any specification or standard to be implemented, put in place.
At the end of this conference, what are you taking back home and your colleagues?
I'm taking back home that standards, specification, enforcement should be placed in engineering profession and organizations in the country. That's where we move as a nation, and then we can meet the set targets by the government, be it whichever one, like this present administration. We get to produce things Nigerians deserve to get as our end product with engineering and the right people in the right places, positions, projects and products.
Your name once again.
Engineer Kefas Baduku.
Thank you very much.
I just bring you all of this together from different part of the country. So for me, I came from Lagos, so I know that people are coming from, let's say, Kaduna, so it's good that everybody is coming here, and then we are networking and discussing how we can, let's say, make engineering more, what is the right word? to make engineering, so that we can attract the younger ones into the profession.
Yes, finally. What can you say vis-a-vis your take-home message, looking at Nigerians preferring foreign engineers, expatriates, more than our local engineers?
Yeah, I think for Nigeria, we need a lot of improvements in the areas of technology. Now we are talking about AI, and I think Nigeria, for us, we are a bit behind. So I think these are some of the issues we also discuss here, how we can use technology to aid our work as engineers. So I think we are not there yet. As you all know, we are a developing country. So I think we will get there, but for now we are still behind.
Your name once again.
My name is Joseph Kokoyi.
We are here for the 33rd assembly. It's a kind of event that normally happens once in a year. It's an international, very large African conference that has been happening for the past 20 years. And as you can see, you see all kinds of engineers, technologies, craftsmen, technicians. They are all gathered here for this event. So it has been a kind of monument, a great event that as engineer, from graduate engineer, professionals also be here. In Nigeria and worldwide. CORED has been a great and wonderful assembly that one has to be there. You have to participate to make sure that you are a registered and qualified engineer. So I'm glad and I'm happy that I'm a part of this wonderful event for this year 2025. Thank you.
Your name once again.
My name is Engr Baduku.
Life or nation's history. However, in all, this assembly happens to be where engineers interact, where they network, where they share ideas, where they cross-fertilize their developments and achievements as well, and at the end come out with a communique or rather they go back home getting something that would develop the engineering family in Nigeria and in Africa.
Thank you very much.
So far, so good. This year, how can you rate this year event?
Like I said, for the death of our former president that has kind of given us a setback, I think I should rate the event. I almost would have rated it 90%. But for the death, so many things had to be put on hold because we had options of cancellation, we had option of postponement, but you know, we can't actually do that. So the event, it became a low-key event. And for a low-key event, I can say this is almost 100% because the whole processes, the whole proceedings are still in front.
Your name once again?
My name is Engineer Chief Isaac Engr Baduku. I am from Warri, Delta State.
Thank you very much.